On December 14, former Prime Minister Michel Rocard was the featured speaker at the Kalorama Lecture, hosted by the French ambassador's residence in Washington, D.C. In March 2009, Michel Rocard was appointed Special Ambassador on Polar Issues by President Sarkozy. And during the summer, Mr. Rocard presided over the commission that looked into the possibility of creating in France a carbon tax, which has been done since then. On Monday, in front of a panel of 50 journalists, business representatives and White House advisors, Mr. Rocard gave his thoughts on climate change and the Copenhagen conference that is entering its second and final week. Michel Rocard first recalled that in the late 80s, when he was Prime Minister, climate change was not a political priority.
In the scientific pages of some rare respected journals, including probably yours, some audacious writers wrote for some cultural readers about the signals according to which there could be a climate warming, possibly due to an excess of carbonic dioxide in the atmosphere, probably due to our industrial activities.
But with the scientific community presenting more and more troubling and irrefutable facts, and with Mr. Rocard's deep personal involvement, France managed to rally many countries to start dealing with this issue in the late 80s and early 90s. Michel Rocard estimates that this early awareness is responsible for some of France's good results on addressing climate change, such as the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions between 1990 and 2010.
United Kingdom plus 27.6%. France minus 3.3%, a chance. A move in the type of energy we use, thanks to nuclear, before the real changes in behaviors concerning our excesses of pollution.
Later, talking about the negotiations currently taking place in Copenhagen, Mr. Rocard pointed out three main challenges the participants will have to overcome.
The first one is, what shall we sign? The time for a real treaty discovering and implementing the new regime post-Kyoto has been lost, not wasted, but lost. But we have to sign a political legal act and not just a declaration. Second, what engagements for the undeveloped, less developed countries? Last problem, the forests. The forests are capturing a quarter of our carbon dioxide emitted. So we have to protect them, but this has a cost. How do we share this cost, etc.?
According to Michel Rocard, a failure in Copenhagen would equal a collective suicide of humanity.
Since I follow this problem with some precision, I have lived the first half of this year with the fear of failure, and the collective suicide of humanity is not yet in our possible philosophy. I mean, things go better now. There has been many intelligent affairs.
One positive point that makes Mr. Rocard feel a bit more optimistic is the US's recent attitude shift on climate change.
I want to give a salute to President Obama. In 3 declarations, he's walked a fantastic path towards the results.
After a Q&A session, Ambassador Vimont invited Mr. Rocard and the audience to continue their discussions during dinner.